So I'm from Fairbanks, Alaska, and I've lived outside of my hometown for about 2.5 years. And I'm gonna just talk about the pros and the cons of moving out of your hometown. I'm gonna start off with just a few bad things. The first thing is moving out is uncomfortable. When you move out of your hometown, it's uncomfortable. You don't have, you don't got friends. You don't, you know what I mean? It's just nobody knows you. It's uncomfortable. You're doing new things now. Now you gotta figure out what church you want to go to. Now you gotta figure out what if you're if you like playing sports, what place do you like to go to? What's a good place to go play sports? What's a good place to go hang out? Blah blah blah. Like you gotta do all this stuff. You gotta nobody knows you. So it's an uncomfortable feeling, right? It's something different. And most people they don't like change. The next thing is you don't have anybody to hold you accountable anymore. So whenever when you're in your hometown, you start slacking off, you might not have a job for a while. Your friends, family members might say something to you, it's time to get working, it's time to do this. You might be spending a lot of money. People might tell you. You might go to the club and you get drunk and you spend a bunch of money, but you got a friend there to, stop you or to start to just somebody there to check you, you know what I mean, to get you back into the right mindset. When you're living on your own, you don't got that. So if you have bad addictions, now you can freely do those without anybody saying anything when you move out of your hometown, right? Which is it's scary, right? If you're a person that needs, that needs to be, we all need to be corrected sometimes. But if you're a person that really, really needs to be corrected consistently, it could be, you can have a real hard time when you move out of your hometown because your bad habits start to take over your life pretty much. Um, and there's a reason why people love having accountability partners. Keep them in check, keep them in the right mindset, keep them working towards their goals, keep them from just slacking off. And you don't have that when you leave. The next thing is less time with family and friends. You just moved out. You just moved away. And no matter what, rather you have money or don't have money, some people just don't want to travel. Some people don't like flying, meaning you're going to see your family less, you're going to see your friends less. And that's a tough one. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a tough one. For me, that's a tough one. I don't like flying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to convince everybody to come see me. You know what I mean? That's what I got to do. I got to convince everybody to come where I'm at. All right, let's talk about all the pros about moving out of your hometown. The first thing is you get to find yourself. Like you get to really find yourself. You're on your own now. You're away from everybody. You get to figure out what you like, what you don't like, why you don't like it, why you do like it. You get to really sit and figure out why you do this. Why does this make you angry? Why does this make you happy? Why do you have this bad habit? You get to really find yourself. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't and I'll just give you an example. If I didn't move out of my hometown, I would have never realized that, oh, I love working with kids. So right when I moved, I ended up working with autistic kids for a year. And I realized, oh, okay, hold on. I want to start a business. I want to start a business helping kids. Helping kids. I don't know exactly where it's gonna go, but I know I want to get paid more, right? You don't get paid that much to work with kids in the education space, but you can. If you build your own business, okay, I can charge this, I can start making more and more and more, and blah blah blah. I wouldn't have figured that out, right? There's a lot of things I wouldn't have figured out. I've become moving out of my hometown has helped me become more certain about myself, more confident in myself. Just figure out who I want to associate myself with, who I don't want to associate myself with. Why why I like to do these things, why I don't like to do these things. Just really figure myself out. The next thing is you're able to create your own identity when you move out. See, let's just be honest. We all have done things at some point that people remember us for, right? You may be if you're a guy, maybe you had a phase where you were just messing with a bunch of girls. You weren't trying to have relationships with any of them. And now you're trying to change. You're trying to be maybe you're trying to be different, right? Trying to be different. Yet everybody keeps reminding you of how you were, right? People keep trying to make jokes about it. People keep trying to maybe encourage you to get back to that. It's hard to create a new identity when people are constantly reminding you of your old self, right? Another example, maybe you had anger issues. Maybe you've had anger issues. Maybe you fought a lot. Maybe you got in a lot of fights, right? Maybe you got in a lot of fights, and maybe people are scared of you, or not, they don't really, or they just don't like you. They don't want to hang out with you. Maybe you had anger issues. You pop off fast, and now you trying to create your new identity. You don't do that anymore. However, everybody keeps reminding you, oh, I can't say nothing to him. He gonna want to fight. Can't say nothing to him. Like there's just certain you. It's hard. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying it's not possible to create a new identity in your hometown. I'm just saying it's harder. That's it. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot easier. I'll give you my last example, and I'll move on to the next point. Let's say you're trying to quit smoking, yet all your friends, everybody in your hometown, everybody smokes. You're trying to quit smoking. It's real hard when all the people you're cool with smoke. If you're trying to quit, it's hard. However, you move and you start hanging out with people who don't smoke at all. You start hanging out with people who think smoking is disgusting. Your chances of smoking goes down. Your chances of beating that addiction increases. The next thing is that um, moving out of your hometown is uncomfortable, and a lot of things, a lot of good things happen when you embrace that uncomfortable feeling. A lot of good things happen when you face your fears. The most successful people in the world had to do things that made them feel uncomfortable, right? They had to embrace that uncomfortable feeling. The most successful people, they had to. And I'm not just talking about financially. The most successful people in every aspect of life, the most successful people have had to go through that uncomfortable feeling, that feeling of fear, to get to the point to get where they need to go, to get where they want to go. They have to. And if you're able to do that, the confidence you're gonna have in yourself is gonna be, I don't know how to explain it, which I don't know how to really explain it. All I can say is I know that I don't want to say do anything. How do I say this the right way? The amount of confidence I have in myself is just crazy now that I moved. It's just crazy. That's the best way I can say it. I'm just it's just changed me in such it just has changed me in so many ways, and I'm able to actually face those uncomfortable conversations. I'm able to go into those uncomfortable situations more now. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I still shy away from uncomfortable conversations and situations and things like that. Sometimes I still do, but I'm more apt to doing it now. Hopefully I said that word right. I'm able to do it more now, right? I know that doing this makes me uncomfortable. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna prepare my mind. It's okay. You can do it. Like I'm building up a lot of confidence. The fact that I was able to move out of my hometown, that gives me confidence. I know I can do that. So the thing is, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. Your confidence is it's gonna make you more certain in life. Become more confident. Become happier. See yourself as valuable as well. This is the last thing, and to me, this is like I bring this up a lot to people. This is the best thing to me, and maybe it may be exaggeration, but for me, I love it. I love the fact that I'm I don't know any of I don't know any of the drama back in my hometown. Sometimes I hear it. Like sometimes I hear about it. Like I hear some stuff because I got friends and stuff like that. So I hear some stuff, but I don't know all of it, and I love it. I love the fact that I'm not in that drama. I love the fact that I don't know it. Like I love the fact that I'm not around it. Sometimes I hear stuff and I'm like, dang, that happened at the bar. Oh, and he was there. I usually hang out with him when I go to the bar. So that means if I was there and I went to the bar, I would have been with him. And then that situation happened. I would, man, I'd be thinking, I'm just like, I am so happy I'm gone. I'm so happy that I was not in that situation because I know I would have been in that situation if I still lived there. Right. Just being out of the drama, being out of the loop is is great. It's great. I don't know. I if anybody agrees with that, let me know. Cause yeah, that's probably one of the best things for me. And I just thought of something. I gotta add this. This is for one of the bad things about moving out of your hometown. Moving out of your hometown. I just thought about this. Um, it's fear of missing out. So when you move out of your hometown, you know, you got your friends on Snapchat and Instagram and all that. And you know, you know what I'm saying? They having fun. You left, you're out of your hometown, you're uncomfortable, you don't know anybody, like you sitting in the crib scrolling social media, your friends is having fun, even the fam is having fun, you know, you may be missing a big event, and a big event is happening now that you moved out of your hometown. It's that fear of missing out is one of the bad things that you're gonna feel when you do, or if you do decide to move out. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all. I'm out.